Hi everyone, Ashley here, and in this video this is kind of like a part 2 of how to create a brown lip color. I already did one, but it didn't turn out exactly the way that I wanted. So I'm going to be doing a part 2, and this is part 2. The basic foundation of this is basically you're going to be taking a lipstick color, and you'll put this lip gloss in Brandy Candy on top. One thing about this though is because Brandy Candy is kind of metallic-y, it's not glittery, it just is kind of metallic-y, the brown lip color that you're going to have is not going to be matte. If you want to make it more matte, you could blot your lips using a makeup sponge and then take either the eyeshadow in Espresso or Brownie Points and apply that on top. That'll make your lips a little bit more matte. And I'm not going to be trying on all these colors because I have like a ton of lipsticks here. And if I were to do that, my lips would get super raw afterwards. So I'm just going to be going through each of the colors. So let's go ahead and get started.
The first combination that I'm doing is this lipstick in Foxy and of course Brandy Candy. So that's what Foxy looks like alone. And then that's what it looks like after. It's kind of a light coppery color. And then next I will be applying the lipstick in Vogue. Mixed with Brandy Candy. Which I'm not going to say that all the time because that would get a little bit redundant. And then that's what that looks like. After that, I'm going to show you what it looks like to mix this lipstick in Copper Candy, which, by the way, I'm also going to be doing a video using this lipstick, because I used Rally Balm before as kind of an eyeshadow base. I'm going to show you how you can use this as an eyeshadow base, because it will look gorgeous. Anyway. That's what that looks like. Next, I'm going to be mixing it with Mauve Me. That's what that one looks like. And Audrey. Which, a lot of these are more like just brown tinted colors. They're not like straight up brown. Depending on how much gloss you use on top will also depend on what the color turns out like. That's what that looks like. Audrey. Next, I'm going to be using Summer Sands, which is very similar to Copper Candy. They're just slightly different. Now I'm going to be mixing it with Strawberry Lips. I'm going to have like swatches all up and down my arm. That's what that looks like. And Drama, which is probably the darkest one. And I'm going to mix it with Naughty. It it works really well with a lot of the nude lip colors. And Naughty in itself is kind of brownish. And this one's kind of like a caramely brown. And I'm going to mix it with Paris too, I think. Which I just need to find it. Alright, so Paris. And I'm also going to mix it with Plum Sexy Crazy, which this one's going to turn out a little bit more red. So, those are all the shades. They're not, that's probably the most brown, honestly. That one and that one. And that one's probably the darkest brownish color. And like I said, another thing you could do, if you wanted, I will show you an example, is you could take either espresso for darker, or brownie points for lighter, and I'll mix it with this one, which was, which one was that? I believe that one's not Plum Sexy Crazy, that one is Paris. Right there. So there you go. That makes a much darker color. I'll go ahead and do that to all of them, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So this is what all of them look like once I applied the brown on top. And keeping in mind that what you want to do is you don't want to like smear your finger or a brush in it. Just take a finger and lightly dab it in like that. So you're not like, don't do that. Do this, just lightly dab. That'll just pick up enough pigment to alter the color and make it darker. My favorite one is probably this one, as far as the darker shades go. More. Possibly that one too. That one's kind of pretty too. It's kind of cinnamony. That one is kind of like a raisin. But yeah, so keeping in mind, like I said, also depending on what lip color you use will depend on the shade of brown. So lighter brown, lighter lipstick, darker brown, darker lipstick. And also real quick, I kind of want to see just for laughs what it looks like to mix with red. So I'll do that on my arm here. It kind of just darkens it a little bit. Let's see what happens when I go like this. This is just all pure experimenting here. And that's one thing that I really like about makeup is you have the freedom to experiment. Like no one, like yes, eyeshadows, like because it has eye in the title, you think like you have to use it for your eyes, but eyeshadows are just pigment. You can use it on your lips to alter color. That's what that looks like. That's actually really pretty. That would be pretty for making, like I was talking about in my other video on fall trends, that would be really pretty for making kind of a wine-stained lip.
Anyway, like I was saying, just because it's an eyeshadow doesn't mean that it has to be for your eyes. You can use eyeshadows to add a little bit of shimmer, or you can use it to do this, make your lip gloss or lipstick more brown. Or you can use it to like add shadow, all sorts of things. And I've used lipsticks for my eyelids, like I was saying here before. I really want to use Copper Candy. Yeah, this one, Copper Candy, as an eyeshadow base because I just think that this would be gorgeous. Let me do a little, like, let's see. I'm going to take the eyeshadow in Champagne and I'm going to put that right on top because I have a strong feeling that it will just look gorgeous. Yeah, look at that. That's so pretty. And having the lipstick there, like, it makes it more dry. So it's gonna last a lot longer than if you were to just apply it straight onto your eye, especially if you have oily eyelids. But here's the trick. If you have oily eyelids, this video is getting long, I'm going to hurry up. Anyway, so if you have oily eyelids, make sure that before you put lipstick on your eye, that you kind of blot your eye off first. The oil's gone, put the lipstick on, put the eyeshadow on, and it should last a long time. That's gorgeous. Love it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm sorry I ramble so much. I know, I mean, this video is 4 minutes long already. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye.